everybody. It's time for Teesha on the tube. I'm going to do trending with Teesha. I have not done this in a while, but there's a few things that's going on that is trending in the media. So let's get into it. Some of the stuff I talk about might be a little outdated, probably by like a week or so, but I just wanted to discuss it because it's been talked about in the media for a little bit. So one thing, okay, so I know like maybe last week sometime or whatever, pretty much for this whole entire month, people are in an uproar still about Lil Nas X and his maternity shoot. Me personally, I take a lot of things Lil Nas X. I don't feel any kind of way about any of the stuff that he does. Because I know half the stuff that he does it to piss people off. And because he does it to piss people off, y'all fall for it every single time. And it makes me laugh. So, he had like a maternity shoot or whatever. He showed his cover art, I think, for his album, Montero. And he had like a maternity shoot where he's giving birth to his album. He has a prosthetic pregnant belly and everything, and so many people are up in arms about him having the belly and whatnot, talking about, oh, well, what if children see this and they think that it's okay that boys can have babies? And I'm like, y'all do know, right, that these new millennium babies, they're not stupid. So, I mean, you know, if you have a conversation with your child and you let them know exactly what is going on, they appreciate that a lot more than you just pretty much saying, well, why is he doing this and why is he wearing that? Like, there's no excuse. Talk to your children. And then on top of that, monitor what they watch. Not to say that, you know, you can be there at all times. No. I know you can't be there at all times. I know you can't monitor every single thing, but parent the way you're supposed to parent and stop relying on these artists, these people who are entertainers. They do this stuff for entertainment and promotion. Stop relying on them to raise your kids. I hate when people say that. Well, what am I supposed to tell my child? And blah, blah, blah. You sit down as a parent and you have that conversation with them instead of sweeping it under the rug. Don't you think? So, like I said, Lil Nas X does stuff to purposely piss people off, and they fall for it every single time. So, and then there's memes about, you know, Boosie always having something to say about Lil Nas X, which is true. Boosie's irritating. And then Peter from Real Housewives of Atlanta has something to say. First of all, Peter sitting up here and want to talk about this is an outrage and this is, man, shut up. You still got Real Housewives of Atlanta in your name, and you and Cynthia been divorced damn near a decade. Not really, I'm exaggerating, but Peter get on my nerves. Like, shut up. It's disturbing that you're not a husband anymore, yet you still want to say Peter Thomas, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Boy, bye, shut up. So, yeah, like I said, me personally, it cracks me up. Anything Lil Nas X says or does cracks me up because people get so mad at this boy for living in his truth and doing what he wants to do. And he's a legit troll and y'all fall for it. So don't you realize the more that you engage in his foolery, the more his promotion is going to go up, the more y'all clearly don't understand how social media and numbers work. But anyway, okay, as we know, Gregg Leakes passed away earlier this month, along with Michael, I think his name is Michael K. Williams, the guy from, I know he was in The Wire, and he was in Lovecraft, is it Lovecraft Country? I never watched the show. I know, I keep being told I should watch the show, but I don't know if I could stomach the show, because usually shows that talk about, like, you know, anything pertaining to, like, race, like, you know, injustice and all of that, and black people, it makes me cringe. Like, I can't, believe it or not, I've never sat through all of The Color Purple. Anytime I've seen The Color Purple, it's always been in spurts, but I've seen the whole movie, if that makes sense. But I can't sit through it. I can't sit through that. I can't sit through Roots. I can't sit through Rosewood. Anything that has to do with like the plight of black people, it really makes me uncomfortable to watch. I'll watch it in spurts, but to sit and watch the whole movie without crying, I can't do it. So, who just texted me? Okay, my bad. So yeah, Gregg passed. He lost his battle with cancer, which it sucks because I was really rooting for Gregg to be better and stay better and whatever. But you know, it was his time, and Gregg was an amazing person, especially like his whole time on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was an amazing guy, very positive energy, like just over around good guy and all around good guy. And you know, I'll be praying for Nene. I know she's going through it right now. And Michael K. Williams, they're saying that he passed away in his apartment, supposedly, allegedly, from I think drug overdose. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I've heard. So I mean, I'm pretty sure his autopsy and everything will come soon, and we'll find out the truth. But I just think that's sad, you know. Two people, two amazing men, gone too soon. Rest in peace, you guys. So recently it was said that Pop Smoke's grave was vandalized. What? Like, what is wrong with people? Why let that man rest in peace? Why, like, somebody has a serious hard on for him? Cause I don't understand it. Like, what would possess you to go to his grave? And then from what I heard, they tried to take his body out of his casket. What the hell? Like, people are sick. People are really sick. So I imagine, because I know he's buried somewhere out here in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. I imagine that his family is going to get it to where, like, you know, his grave cannot be touched or anything. Like, they might have to, like, cement his grave. Because you know how they usually do when they do earth burials, they do, like, it's just regular dirt or whatever. They might have to cement his grave. That's crazy. I don't think they caught the people who did it either, which is nuts to me. But I'm like, what? What do you get out of it? Ain't for me to understand. It's really not for me to understand. Lord have mercy. So, yeah. Well, Nicki Minaj revealed that she had to bail on the VMAs because she had COVID, and you know, she was saying some things about the COVID vaccine and how it had like a bad effect on a family member of hers or whatever. So, you know, people were up in arms about her, what she said. And I mean, the only thing I can really say is, you know, I don't care for Nicki Minaj. Sorry, not sorry, but I don't care for Nicki Minaj. But you know, she's a new mom, and I hope she gets better, and I hope she's taking care of herself while having COVID, because it's no joke. And then I know it's hard to be away from your baby, your brand new baby at that. It's hard for you to be away from your baby or whatever while having COVID. So I hope she's taking care of herself. I hope she's doing everything she's supposed to be doing, quarantining, drinking her teas, taking her meds, whatever she has to do. And I hope she feels better, because it's no joke. Speaking of the VMAs, I didn't watch the VMAs, but I heard about a couple of performances, namely Chloe Bailey's performance, and how people are comparing her and calling her a baby Beyonce and all of this craziness. And I'm like, let that girl establish her own, like, okay, we know Beyonce is, you know, Beyonce is top tier. I'm not gonna lie. Beyonce is a really good entertainer. Like, that girl has, hair in my mouth. Beyonce has worked very hard to become the, you know, the pillar of success that she is. So, I think it's like high time people stop comparing themselves to Beyonce and just create your own lane. And I feel like that's what Chloe Bailey is doing. I honestly feel like seeing Chloe and Halle because I didn't really watch their videos when they were coming up, but like watching them on Grownish, and then watching, like, I came across a couple of their old videos when they were younger. Chloe is the diva. And Halle is the, she's the reserved sweet one. That's what it looks like. Even, well, I'm not even gonna say on Grownish because they both equally spicy on Grownish. But I mean, just seeing how they are or whatever, Halle is the more reserved sweet one. Chloe is the one that's the one that stands out, and she's the diva or whatever. And I'm just like, let that girl live. Let her figure out her art. Like, she's still young. Don't do that. Don't sit up here and put these expectations on her and then get mad when she don't live up to them expectations. She's still, I don't want to say she's a brand new artist, but she still has time to develop. Let that girl live, okay? But I didn't get to watch the VMAs. I don't know if I want to watch the VMAs. The VMAs have not been the same for some years now. But, I'll probably, look at some performances on YouTube or something. I don't know. Also, the Met Gala was, I think it was Monday. It was one, which I thought was weird, because isn't the Met Gala usually in May? Or am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. It's 2 left feet. I don't know. But the Met Gala, there wasn't a lot of like fashions there that I cared for. I will say Iman slayed, okay? She slayed. Her outfit was the perfect definition of social distancing, okay? She had this big old headpiece on. It looked like feathers. It was beautiful. And then the like dress, the like how it was just out or whatever. So I loved it, and she looked beautiful. Iman is just, she looked beautiful. Meg Thee Stallion looked beautiful too. Steph and Aisha Curry looked nice. Sierra representing Russell. I didn't care too much for the color of her dress, but I did like the dress, and I love that she, pretty much was paying homage to her husband. Who else? I mean, those were mostly my favorites. Sierra, Meg Thee Stallion, Iman, Steph and Aisha. And then Naomi Osaka, I didn't care for what she was wearing. She did look like Cynthia, the Cynthia doll from Rugrats. I didn't care for what Rihanna and A$AP Rocky wore. I didn't really understand it. I didn't like what Natalia Bryant was wearing either. I'm like, y'all could have did something different with her hair. That whole dress was a no. She looked like the balloon from Up. She looked like... And no, this is no shade to Natalia Bryant. This is shade to whoever dressed her. I didn't like her dress. Like, she looked like a balloon. I'm sorry, she did. I didn't like it. Tracy Ellis Ross, I did not like it. She kind of looked like Edna from The Incredibles. I didn't like I didn't like the hair. I didn't like the outfit. I didn't like nothing. Jennifer Lopez, I liked what she had on. I didn't understand what Kim Kardashian was wearing, but she's been walking around lately. It looked like something Kanye inspired. So she's been walking around wearing stuff like that lately. Okay, sis, go off. Lil Nas X. I didn't care for what he was wearing, but I did like the transformations. I did like how he went from like the big cloak type thing to like the cyborg type outfit, and then the last outfit he had on under that, it looked very Prince inspired. I didn't care for it, but I liked the transformation or whatever. But who are me to talk? I'm sitting up here and judging people from Brownsville. But yeah, I didn't even know the Met Gala was gonna happen this month. But like I said, it's some fashions I saw that I liked. Some I didn't particularly care for, but whatever. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the Met Gala, and about any of the topics I discussed here. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and try to keep my videos less than 15 minutes. If not, then I'll break them up in parts. It's fine. Mostly for Instagram. YouTube, it'll be, the same. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend about Teesha on the tube. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.